Ladies, if your glutes aren't growing, it's probably because your abductions look like this. Let's fix this so your glutes can stop playing hard to get. First, lower the weight because no range of motion means no glutes either. Then scooch forward on the seat so that your knees are at more of a 90-degree angle. Hinge forward so that you feel more of a stretch in your glute. Since this is an isolation, we want to make sure the reps are very slow and controlled. We gotta activate our mind-muscle connection, so on the way out, push for 1, 2, 3, hold for 1, and 1, 2, back to the center. And comment peach emojis below if you want me to break down kickbacks next.
You need to stop overcomplicating your glute workouts. Why are you doing 6 exercises when you only need 4 to see results, okay? I'm going to take you through my staple 4 exercise routine. Let's get after it today. We are starting with, of course, hip thrusts. One of the worst exercises of all time, but we're going to do that because we want to grow our glutes, okay? Hip thrusts are going to work your glutes in the shortened position. That means that at the top of the movement, when your glutes are contracted, that is when they experience the most work. We really want to emphasize the top portion of this rep because that is the most challenging. And have a slight pause. Threw some more weight on there for the second set. That was terrible. The exercise we're going to do is RDLs, which will work our glutes in a lengthened position, which is the opposite of hip thrusts. The bottom of the movement, when our glutes are stretched, is when the movement is going to be most difficult. Why do you think of this almost like a standing hip thrust? We're going to push our hips back to start the movement, maintain tension in our glutes the entire time, and then thrust forward with the bottom of the leg to bring the weight back up. And flex your core. 3. I'm done. That was disgusting. Third exercise in the routine is going to be a unilateral or single leg exercise, so you can work each side individually. My personal favorite is a deficit reverse lunge on the Smith machine. We're gonna start with our weaker leg. That way we can match the same number of reps on our stronger side. Foot placement, you want your working leg to be slightly forward. That way when you go down into the movement, your knee doesn't travel too far past your ankle. You want it to be stacked on top of each other. Now we're going to lean slightly forward here, get stretch on the glutes, go down into the movement, press through the working leg to bring the weight back up. 4, 6, 8. I'm just contemplating life after that. Time for the other side. I'm so excited to go. For our last exercise, we're going to end with an isolation exercise for the glute medius muscle, which gives us that shelf look. For glute medius, we want to have a slight outward turn for our working leg. Hit that, keeping the rest of the body completely still so I can really isolate that muscle. And then pause at the top of the movement when it's most difficult, and slowly release and go back out. Okay. I think the pump is worth it.
Girl, your ass ain't gonna be fat if you're doing this shit like this, okay? I need you to pause, listen up if you want to grow a fat ass. So what you're gonna do is you're going to put your butt on the edge of the seat. Okay, so scoot your way up there. Next, I want you to actually arch your upper body. So we have this nice little swoop in your lower back. And now when you perform this movement, you're going to fully feel it in your glutes instead of your thighs, okay? Now, if this was helpful, be sure to like and follow for more so you can grow that big juicy dumpy.
Honestly, you should not feel anything other than your glute feeling like it's going to tear off the bone. Hello, you guys, welcome back to another Mikey Mic'd Up Sesh. You know the goddamn bloody drill. Now, we are set up at a cable machine here. I am going to be showing you how to perfect your cable step-ups to get a capital P. We want the shelf to be projecting. Let's just shut up and get into it, shall we? We are going to want to set ourselves up here with a flat bench and a stirrup handle because this is going to be where we're going to grip to do our cable step-ups, okay? Shut up and get into it. I'm going to be working my shit leg, which is the right way to do it. You don't want to start on your good leg or else you're just stitching yourselves up at the end of the day. I'm going to do opposite arm to leg action, so I'm working my left leg. I'm going to be using my right arm to hold the stirrup handle. All right, let's go. I'm just going to step myself up on the bench. I'm going to hold my left arm on the cable machine here just for extra stability in general. What we're going to do here is we're going to set ourselves up. I'm going to keep my right leg straight and then I'm going to slowly lower myself down to the ground until my right foot is nearly touching the floor. And then I'm going to push myself back up. Oh, you're really going to feel ultimate glute burn, you guys, is just push all the weight through the back of your working leg heel to feel it, all in the lower part of your glute, all right? These are honestly my ride or die at the moment. I am obsessed with these and I stick to high rep range. Do these for about 15 each leg, double the work, you guys, for single leg movements. All right, let's go. Get up. That's 5, 8. Honestly, you should not feel anything other than your glute feeling like it's going to tear off the bone. 13, 2 more. Do a little cow, Hannah. 15. True failure, you go, you guys, because that was true failure for me. Shit movement because you have to do the other leg, but I promise you, you're going to have a capital P if you nail these baddies.
Stop doing your step-ups like this. I'm going to show you how to do these the right way so you can actually feel it in your glutes, because step-ups are one of the best exercises to grow your glutes. Place the bench near a wall, but not too close. It should be around an arm's length. Now, the higher the bench, the more you're going to feel the stretch in your glute. You're going to grab the dumbbell and step one foot firmly on the box. Hinge your hips back so we can really target those glutes. Feel free to hold on to the wall here to help with your balance and really control the movement. Push through the foot to stand up diagonally and push your knee out to keep it from caving in. Keeping your front foot on the box, you're going to start to lower the other leg down slowly and with control, keeping your back straight. When you come down, you don't want to stomp your foot on the ground like this. You want to keep all your weight in your front foot and just slightly tap the ground with your back toes. We also don't want to use any strength from the back leg to push ourselves back up. Your weight should be in your front leg and the back foot should be really light. Try to do this slowly and controlled. Your glutes are going to burn so bad after this. I'm sorry in advance, but that's how you do a step up.
If I was your coach, this is exactly how I would cue you through a Bulgarian split squat. Start by finding the correct distance to place your foot away from the bench to be set up with your front knee at about 90 degrees, and so that your butt is not sitting directly back on your back heel. Stand up with your dumbbells, use chalk or straps if you need help with your grip. You're gonna take the laces of your right foot, bring them flat on top of your bench or box behind you. Before you descend down, we're gonna get a slight hip shift to your working side. All you need to do that is take your right hip and point it in toward your midline and kind of rotate your torso toward your working side so we can get some extra length through your working glute. Come all the way down. As you do that, your torso is gonna pitch slightly forward, not too far, just a little bit of a hip hinge, and your left knee should get to a 90-degree bend at the bottom before you press all the way up. Make sure that we're controlling the tempo on the way down and being really powerful as you drive up to the top. You get voiceover cues like this from me on every single movement in every single workout programmed on Team Limitless.
Let's say it's my first day at the gym and I want to train legs. What would I do? I'd grab a dumbbell and I'd start off with goblet squats. And I'd specifically start with goblet squats because they are a compound movement and we always want to do our compound movements first. And I'll probably do 12 reps for 4 sets. Then grab a pair of dumbbells and I'd do alternate reverse lunges. For those, I'd probably do 12 reps each leg for 3 sets. Would then slide over to the leg extension, 12 reps for 3 sets as well, nice and easy. Then I'll probably go over to the leg curl. And if you don't have the lying one, then you can do the seated one instead. 12 reps for 3 sets. And then I'll probably finish off with a single leg hip thrust. And I'll do the same amount of sets and reps for those as well. Hope this helps.
Buckle up, girl, because I'm going to take you through my glute workout that has helped me grow my glutes from this to this. Obviously, genetics, nutrition, hitting your protein goals are very important. Don't forget that, but I'm taking my pre-workout cocktail and I warmed up and now we're getting to work. Started off with this tricep. We do 5 hip thrusts, 5 cast glute bridges, which just have a shorter range of motion, and a 5-second hold. Y'all, I quite literally have to sit and marinate on my pump because this has my glutes feeling so good. Next, we go into RDLs. I really focus in on my form here. I push my hips back like I'm closing a car door. It helps me every single time. This has been a new fave of mine. Ignore that I spell sumo wrong. Y'all know what I mean. Sumo dumbbell squats have been making my glutes feel really good lately. You can replace that with step-ups or medias kickbacks, whatever you're feeling, whatever works for you. Next, we're going into this drop set of Bulgarians. I know I saved worse for last. Y'all know me though. It's nothing new. We're gonna do 6 to 8 reps, drop the weight, and go till failure. Pump seriously goes crazy, and so has the growth lately. I hope y'all try this workout.